Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of someone who is very, very late. Where are you, little hero? Your monster girlfriend got all glammed up for you, and you can't even roll your lazy behind out of bed so she can take you hiking? Honestly, I even went out of my way to sew myself a pair of cute polka dot overalls and even made brand new little golden basket earrings so you could sit comfortably and watch the clouds go by, and you still no-show me, huh? And on your birthday of all days. I have a hamper back at the castle packed with all sorts of goodies and presents for you, and you couldn't even show your squishable little face. If I find out some ancient monster with about a gazillion eyes and arms has snatched you away to be its house pet because you flattered it, boy, will I have some strong words and even stronger thumps for the pair of you with my hammer and my fist. No eldritch monster steals my precious little human being from me, even if they do have about 1 billion teeth. Ooh, so many teeth. Oh, hiding out of shame, are we? Thinking that I won't scold you if you could burrow away like the little mousy scamp you are. Come out, wherever you are. I won't squash you much. You know, I'm going to find you sooner or later, honey, so it's really just prolonging the inevitable shower of kisses you're going to get as punishment. You can never hide from me. I thought that was clear from the first time we met. But okay, if you really want to be like this, my darling dearest, then you leave me no choice. Boo! Now where are you, you scrumptious little piece of candy? Maybe in the closet? Hiding under the table? Or... Oh my... Oh, sweetings! I had no idea you were sick. Oh, my precious little puppet, I am so sorry. On your birthday as well. Oh, here you look as sick as a parrot. Oh, if I knew you were trying to get some shut-eye, I wouldn't have made so much noise stomping around all over the place. Like a giant. It's just when you didn't show up, I was worried and, of course, disappointed. And I just wanted to make sure you were... No, now's not the time for any of that rambling. I can apologize all I want to later. Now's the time for action, RAZ. To get you on the express train to good health once again. Don't you fret, you lovely-looking little bean. Nurse RAZ is on duty now, and she's going to take good care of her favorite patient. First things first, we have to get you somewhere that Nurse RAZ can take proper care of you to the best of her capabilities. The castle. That does mean I'm going to pick you up out of that little bed of yours. Don't worry, though. She's going to be as gentle and soft as she can be. And she won't make you right on her shoulder in the cold where the wind would make you feel even more pains. I'll just gently close up my fist once I've scooped you up. It'll be nice and warm for the journey. Just relax, honey bun. I promise you'll feel better once I can spoil and snuggle you just like you deserve. There, yeah. All right. Okay, just relax. I got you nice and snug right against me. Yep. Holding you up close, shielding you up here by my heart. I know you're sick, but I want to make a joke about being close to my heart. This time, literally. I'm sorry, I shouldn't joke. Almost there. Hang. Just relax. Oh, and I'm sorry. This is such a strain for you. It'll be right. It actually feels nice to be protecting you for once. Here we are, dearie. You're home away from home. Nurse RAZ's infirmary for the under the weather, incredibly attractive and kind little hero she loves with all her heart. I'll be your receptionist today. Yes, we only do get one patient at this kind of infirmary. But the nurse in charge does sometimes hit on them, so make sure you stay away from her. She can be pretty greedy and clingy when we have our patient in. Okay, now that everything's a little more my size, we can focus on getting you as fit as a fiddle once again. Now, whenever I was sick as a little Cyclops, my mothers would always assure me that a hot drink was the best place to start. So that's exactly what we're going to fix you right now. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to fix you. You, my cute little peanut, are going to stay cozy and warm in the little bed I made for you on the first night you stayed over. All those dreamy months ago. Now get yourself all wrapped up in that bed of yours while I go and whip you up the best darn tea you've ever sipped. Won't be a moment. Okay, good. You have to remember that, the tea, and this. A little bit, just a teensy bit of honey. Oh, I hope I get the proportions right. Oh, it'll feel so horrible if this tea is not good. It must help them, it must. Okay, Hey, I thought I told you to wrap up warm. You can't get better if you don't relax, darling. How on earth am I going to get to see your adorable little smile again in its fullest if you don't at least try and rest up? You don't have to be the courageous little hero around me, honey. At least not all the time. Let RAZ take the reins for once. I know how strong you are. You slayed my heart and everything. But please, just take care of yourself this once. You are the most precious thing to me. It breaks my heart to see you in such a state. Promise me you'll try and rest up after you've had your tea? Thank you, sweetheart. Even if your snuffles are the most adorable thing, it makes me want to squeak like a mad woman. And honestly, how in all of Poseidon's oceans are you so cute? Like, hello? Do the gods even understand just how much they are testing me with? Not like crafting a little locket and stuffing you inside so I can just keep you away from prying eyes and super close to my heart? Was Zeus honestly like, let's just make a human that is the most attractive, kind, and beautiful soul that we physically can, and just drop them in the lap of a Cyclops who will nearly eat their true love, and will then get a temperature every time this human smiles at her? Or maybe I should lock you in a little box with a label that says this small bean is mine. And I don't even want to get on to how hard it is to not just slap a wedding ring around you, because holy fords do I want to wife you up, and gee whiz, RAZ, you really should shut your mouth about right now. Here's your tea. Piping hot, just how my mom's used to make it for me when I had the flu. Extra sugar, so it might just be as sweet as you. And make sure you sip it carefully. A thimble was the smallest thing I could find. I hope that isn't too embarrassing. I also brought you some extra stuff I thought that might prove helpful to your recovery. And yes, I did indeed get changed into that cat onesie that you love so much. I know how much you blushed when I first wore it for you on that date night where we sat around eating popcorn and playing board games. So I thought if anything, I'd wear it for you now as a special treat, seeing as it is your birthday and everything. And who doesn't dream of a Goliath-sized blonde-haired kitty with a pink eye and a horn nursing them back to health. Meow! And here's some broth to help get your energy back. Plus, napping on a full stomach is always the best. It's full of the best ingredients, too. Lots of mutton and plenty of vegetables, carrots and onions and the like. You know how much your girl likes her meat. But I had saved some over from the other night. One of the giant turkey legs I had filled me up plenty, so I thought I'd put it up to good use. Again, it's only a small portion, but, well, hopefully you like it. Now I know this isn't exactly how I'd planned, but I brought along one of your presents as well. It isn't one of the bigger ones, but I figured it would be the most helpful of the lot. And boy, oh boy, are there a lot of them. Your Cyclops knows how to treat her little fluff piece, let me tell you. But for the time being, at least, I wanted you to have just one to open on your birthday, officially. So, here you go. Happy birthday, you miniature miracle, you. Do you like it? I know it's something silly, but I put a lot of effort into making it. And hey, a hot water bottle is just what the nurse ordered to help you get bucket loads of rest. Plus, it's covered in super soft fur, so it'll be extra comfy. Stitched it myself. Bought the fur from the giant market in the next island over. Spoke to a nice vampire who assured me that yak fur would do the trick like no other. And see? No cuts from the stitching. You love it? I couldn't be happier. I hope you'll put it to great use. Now then, the present's been opened, the tea sipped, and the stew broth thingamajig has been wolfed down. Now, time for you to get some rest. If you want to feel brighter in the morning, then it's best to hunker down and out-snooze this darn fever of yours. Oh no, your loyal giant Cyclops cat nurse isn't going to leave your bedside. I'll be here right until those pretty eyes of yours close. And then I'll grab 40 Winks myself on the sofa right next to you. That way, I'll be here if you need anything during the night. Little hero, I know it hasn't exactly been the best birthday, but I hope I've been somewhat of a useful nurse. I'm sorry I didn't have time to make a pretty nurse's uniform, or that I couldn't pinch you by the back of your shirt as much as I'd like, or even that I couldn't trap you in my fist and smother you in all the kisses that ever was or ever will be again. But hey, there's always tomorrow, and the day after that, the day after that. Sleep tight, my little snickerdoodle. Pleasant dreams. How did I ever get so lucky?